A woman marries a man's future, and a man marries a woman's past. If women have the right to look for a man with a rich future, you have the right to look for a woman with a clean past. Right or wrong? Let me know in the comments. If you want to break a man's heart, lie to him. If you want to break a woman's heart, tell her the truth. A man's heart is hard enough to accept the truth. A woman's heart is soft enough to accept a lie. Think about that. A wise man once said, if you see the same tree twice in a forest, you're lost. A woman will stay loyal to you as long as she believes you are her best option. True or false? Let me know in the comments. Remember, to become who you want to be, you have to sacrifice who you are. Remember, never be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Men turn their pain into progress, and women turn their pain into another body count. Think about that. If you put 100 women and 10 men on a deserted island, in 100 years you will have a thriving community of men, women, boys and girls. But if you take 100 trans women and 10 men and put them on a deserted island, in 100 years you will find the skeletons of 110 men. Think about that. Dogs are not cunning, but loyal. Cats are cunning, but not loyal. That's why men love dogs and women love cats. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. Think about that. Love isn't about finding the perfect person. It's about finding someone who's willing to go through life's imperfections with you. Think about that. A student asked his teacher, "You teach me about fight. We could talk about peace. How do you reconcile the two?" The teacher replied, "It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war." Think about that. A man will put his happiness aside for a woman. A woman will put her man aside for happiness. True or false? Let me know in the comments. Ladies, that fat old man that you're on vacation with in Dubai isn't a photographer. So stop making him take pictures of you and start making pictures with him. Heroes and villains always have the same backstory, pain. The difference is what they choose to do about it. The villain says the world hurt me, I'm going to hurt it back. The hero says the world hurt me, I'm not going to let it hurt anybody else. Heroes use pain. Villains are used by it. Think about that. Remember, if she can't become the key to your success, then just lock her out of your life. Remember, if you don't lead your girl will lead you. And often women will lead guys to hell and leave them there alone. Remember, if you really want it, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find excuses. If you truly want to make a lot of money, you have to learn how to sell. You cannot become rich without selling. Every rich person sells something. Either you sell or get sold. Think about that. Remember, everyone is your friend until you ask them for a favor. Think about that. Masculine men are born by overcoming adversity and suffering. Feminine women are preserved by masculine men who protect them from adversity and suffering. If men get weak, everything crumbles. Agree or not agree? Let me know in the comments. Men don't ask for help. We just disappear and we come back when we're better. Men used to go to war, but now they're doing more skincare than girls. Think about that. Most relationships don't work nowadays because this generation thinks it's okay to ignore the person and the problem when they're mad instead of being mature and communicating about it. Dear girls, one day you will be comforting your crying son who wants to destroy a girl who cheated on him, to realize that you were once that girl. A wise man once said, if a man believes it will work out, he sees opportunities. If a man believes it won't, he sees obstacles. Think about that. Remember, remove the clowns from your life before you become one. Dear girls, I can remove 90% of your beauty with a wet towel. Think about that. Remember, after the age of 25, men are not ugly or handsome. They're just rich or poor. Rule number every day. If you want to shine in front of everybody, you have to work in front of nobody.